I have been actively uploading videos on my YouTube account for nearing a year now. But I only consider myself a YouTuber because I use this site to upload things. I have no desire to chase trends, to become popular. Most of these videos are just made because I wanna make a point, or these are just shit posts to mostly make myself laugh. You're welcome if you enjoy them too. I don't even have ad revenue on, partially because I've heard stories. But I'm gonna indulge in a very trend chaser-y, very YouTuber-y video for fun. I'm gonna review about 80 Puyo Puyo characters in one sentence. An extremely unuseful video to make because what the frick can you honestly say of substance with only a single sentence? This video is a test run for this video's editor, Shadow Kitsune. I'm paying her because my arm hurts from just mild use. I use an Xbox controller and a trackball mouse to make things comfortable enough for me, so I'd just rather focus on editing the things that make me laugh, rather than the things I like writing like this but don't like editing as much. As of writing, the video isn't edited yet, but I'm confident Shadow Kitsune will do a good job editing. I was impressed by her resume. So rules time. I'm only using Puyo Puyo characters that were selectable on a character select. This includes Pocket Puyo Puyo Sun and Yon. The games they are from must have the core Puyo gameplay. No Puyo Puyo dar or else I'd have too much to say about them. I must keep it to one sentence. I have some exceptions, but if you have a keen eye you'll see why later. Not a big deal. I can't use the word, but, to link my opinions, because you'd hear that word all the time, and it's too useful of a word. I'll rate them on a scale from 1 to 4. 4 being best, 2 basically being neutral. If I so wish, I am allowed to not rate them at all. It doesn't speak ill of the character, I just don't think it's fair for me to rank them at this time. I haven't played Puyo Puyo Fever 1 recently, and I've never played Fever 2 or Puyo Puyo 15th anniversary, but I have seen the cutscenes years ago and they are vague memories in my head, and I haven't finished Puyo Puyo Chronicle yet. So that will influence my opinions. Relax. This is by no means my end-all be-all opinions on these characters. By the very nature of this video I'm leaving a ton of nuance out. And opinions change all the time. Don't take this video too seriously. Ready, set, go. I feel like Ai's potential is squandered by being born as a side character.
Akuma.
I wish I was a town protecting demon teddy bear the fan base doesn't seem to mind.
Alex.
I would play a video game with her as the star.
Ellie.
I wish she was real to tell me I'm alright.
Alter Ecolo.
This doesn't do anything for me, sorry.
Amity.
I'm jealous of her energy.
Yeah, me too.
Angelic Philly.
I wish she was canon and a split personality or something.
Arcan.
There's a place for an annoying brat like this.
Arlnaja.
I genuinely don't see what you see in her.
Arland Carbuncle.
If roster slots are a concern I'd prefer them share a slot.
Baldenders.
I don't even like dogs but I want him to return.
Kashi.
I'd like to play as 2 annoying cat twins on a console Puyo game.
Carbuncle.
He freaks me out.
Chico.
I wanna like her more, so I suppose I should read her diary.
Chaban.
I choose to think he's a really good at anything he sets his mind to and not his primary gimmick.
CL.
The most boring option of her series Puyo Puyo Champions could have made.
But my calculations!
Dapper Bones.
A single sentence can't do this cranky skeleton justice.
Dark Carl.
She's my favorite bundle of wasted potential.
Darkseid.
I am not convinced 20th salts are anything more than cool meaningless drawings they could afford to put into the game.
Dongirigaru.
The best est boy in all of Puyo Puyo.
Doppelganger Arl.
Making Puyo Puyo in a nutshell really showed me that you really need to read in between the lines to enjoy her game depiction.
Draco Centaurus.
She's great when she doesn't have beauty pageants for brains.
Dragon.
I enjoy the novelty of playing as a dragon in a Puyo Puyo game.
Ecolo.
Annoying in a fun way.
S.
This brat is so rich in personality and traumatized.
X.
I want him to be my dad that went out to buy some space milk, get abducted by a supernatural force and get forgotten about.
Philly.
I wanna like her, I really do.
Frankenstein.
While not the biggest fan of them, I appreciate how creative some weirdos in this series can get.
Gaga.
This guy's just too weird for me, and I haven't played any game with him in it. I don't feel I can rate him in good conscience.
Harvey.
I love her unconditionally unless her voice is too annoying in the current game.
Heartman.
He's a bit too basic for me.
Head.
The main Puyo Puyo cast could use someone like him, and that guy is Suka Taudara.
Ho ho.
Why you're hating on the superhero Sentai bird?
Honeybee.
She's only rated so low since she only has only 2 jokes from Puyo-san under her belt as far as the Puyo games are concerned.
Incubus.
He's funny to fight against, though I don't think I would play as him.
J and L.
God, they're so annoying. I love it.
Kikimura.
It hurts me this hot-blooded freelance maid hasn't been playable in a recent game.
Clue.
The more I learn about how pathetic he is, the more I like him.
Kamo Dragon.
I don't see much potential in this one.
Ligamoon.
You don't need to tell why this is the case. I just don't like how over-designed he is.
Limrez.
You need to dig deep as there doesn't seem to be a lot to him at first.
Little.
The most adorable voice.
Bento.
Meguro Sasaki.
He's inexplicably the coolest guy in the room.
Marl.
I feel so bad for picking her since she always looks so unhappy.
Marl.
Maybe next time don't create a child without being prepared for that responsibility.
Minotauros.
The poor dolt's only here by a technicality. He was only selectable on GBC and GBA.
Mizakorg.
I'm making Teach proud by not explaining myself.
Nasu Brave.
I'm reserving my opinions until the new PP15th patch comes out.
Nahaho.
He's too much of a money-based character for me to enjoy based on what I've seen.
Ocean Prince.
There are qualities to like about Ocean Prince, they just don't do it for me.
Onesie Prince.
What a loser. Probably doesn't even know he's awake right now.
Onion Pixie.
This little guy has a lot of distinctions no other character gets and therefore he gets my respect.
Panati.
I think his friendship with Harpy is adorable.
Paprizu.
I have no attachment, nor opinion, of this Dragon Quest slime.
Panglai.
To grossly simplify him, he's Draco but better.
Puro.
Please let me play as her.
Papoy.
Has the cool distinction of using the color 000000.
Possessed Blue.
Even if I couldn't care too much about their lore as it stands now, they're a cool character.
Rafina.
A funny asshole I liked the most during Fever 2 and 15th.
Rafizal.
As of writing I'm still playing my way through Chronicle. I don't feel right rating her yet.
Ragnus the Brave.
I just think it's funnier giving him a rating of 1 rather than giving my actual opinion on him.
Red Amity.
Putting aside I don't think this form is supposed to be canon. As a gut reaction I'm just not a fan of an average clumsy girl being related to a goddess.
Ringo Ando.
I still don't have a good read on her.
Rizukuma.
Rizukuma is a weird, interesting, but acceptable.
Rosette.
I can see myself liking him in an RPG or something.
Rulu.
You need to dive deep to not see Rulu as this near perma-angry middle-aged lady.
Satan.
The perfect character.
Satan Puyo Puyo.
I wish there was a version of him that wasn't brainwashed and has the circus-based spells.
Dark Prince.
Dark Prince.
Scazoegi.
He's really fun to make fun of.
Scylla.
She's like Draco, except she's a kleptomaniac, not a beauty queen.
Sirly.
I wish she was more of a person, and less of the same joke.
Sig.
Lore is only gonna get you so far. I'd like more than crumbs of a personality too.
Skeleton T.
The classic weakling of the Puyo Puyo series when it isn't Dapper Bones or Draco.
Skeleton T Puyo Puyo 7.
I don't know why 3 of him just make him better.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I refrain from rating him because his fan bases gives me so much anxiety.
Squares.
It's amazing how believable his turn was after all he's done.
Scatatoera.
Suka Taudara will be here forever, you better accept that and try to enjoy him.
Sultana.
Puyo Puyo champions sadly couldn't do her gimmick right with it having no story.
Tartar.
Like Chopin. He'd be so much better if he wasn't known for doing a particular thing.
T.
A white bread basic bitch.
Valkyrie Arl.
Makes me want a dragoon from Final Fantasy on the roster.
Witch.
This girl is so unassuming. And then she says she needs you to puke out your lunch for a witch's brew so she can make a potion that makes you able to eat cotton shirts.
You.
I'm surprised I'm rating her this low when I don't actively mind her.
You and Ray.
Their dark backstory is rarely the focus, so you're just left with considered murder, quizzes, and puns.
Zed.
The best papa.
Demon Lord Elfin.
I'm missing the central piece to rate him, and that piece is Puyo Puyo 15th.
Hey, sorry this took like 5 months to work on. I was busy with other things such as work, live streams, art, and family. But I hope this turns out well for everyone involved, such as myself and Mamano. Don't forget to subscribe to both of our channels for great Puyo content.